Tanya. And Amy. For our final toast this evening, put your hands together for the best man.
Did I hear an oh god already?
A wise man told me that the best man's speech should only be as long as the groom can make love. I will be your best man for the evening. When I found out that I was going to be Mark's best man, I made sure to ask Leslie what kind of speech she wanted to hear. Did she want the X-rated speech or the R-rated speech? She chose the X-rated speech. So I wrote the X-rated speech, had my wife read it. You will not be hearing the X-rated speech anymore. I'm truly grateful to be up here with Mark and Leslie, but none of this would be possible without the wonderful friends and family that have gathered here tonight, especially Una Ganilla and Don and Sandy Sartor. Truly, without them, none of this would be possible. So let's raise a glass to the wonderful parents. All right, so now that I've kissed some butt, let's get to the good stuff. Again, I'm honored to be here. I haven't seen so many happy Italians in one place since they hung Mussolini. Was it too soon? Some of you might have been there, I don't know. And again, just so you know, for the sake of nervousness, I'm picturing every one of you in your underwear. Like what I see, dear. I didn't even know they still made that. Wow, Leslie, you're really going to like the lingerie Mark has on. I can't imagine the feeling that the parents are going through right now. Their babies, or as they lovingly refer to them as the accidents, are finally getting married. I can't wait until I experience that with my children as well. To kind of finish this up, I decided that I would look on the internet for some inspiration and found some good ideas on things that a speech should include. You know, basic guidelines of things to include and things not to include. One was to not mention past relationships. Easy. What past relationships? A second was to make sure and compliment the bride. So everybody, let's say, Leslie, you look beautiful tonight. Way better than normal. Third, don't make fun of the bride. Oh, I probably should have been on the same page. I remember one of the first times that I met Mark, we were playing football and this guy comes running up with a Raiders do-rag and Atlanta Falcons Zuba pants. I knew this was a friend that I wanted to have. They were coming back too, so you can bust them out. As we grew older, we didn't spend as much time together, going to different colleges and whatnot. But whenever we got together, it was like nothing had changed. I think that it is what truly makes a great friendship. No matter how much time passes, you can still laugh and talk about the same things, like nothing has even changed. Whenever I see Mark and Leslie together, I see the same thing between them. They still tell and laugh at the same stories I heard the first time I had the pleasure to meet Leslie. Friendship is one of the cornerstones of a strong marriage. That and a steady supply of roofies. Oh, that reminds me. Leslie, what's that? Oh, you missed the waiter bringing your drink over. For those of you that don't know, Mark and Leslie are a digital era connection. Mark was a paying member of the dating site where he met Leslie. And she was using her free weekend. So while Mark paid for... Yeah, that's good. So while Mark paid for the privilege of dating Leslie, she got it for free. And Mark You will never stop paying for it. When Leslie searched Juiced Up Guido, sadly there was only one option, but they have been together ever since. Now, since I've been married for 5 years, I feel it is time that I can impart some of the wisdom that I've learned over the years. 1, always delete your browser history. I really can't stress that enough. It will save you a lot of arguments. Unless she's into that kind of thing. Develop strong selective listening skills. She will want to talk to you about everything. And you better make sure you know the bitch at work she's talking about when she's complaining. Lastly, she is the boss. No matter what you think, forget it. She is the boss. Sure, sometimes you'll win some arguments and seem to get your way. But the difference is women are long thinkers. We only look at the moment. That's our weakness. Women planned revenge for years in advance. She probably already has something planned for when you screw up. In all seriousness, I truly can't stress enough how honored I am to be here. Mark's been such an amazing person and friend to me. He was the best man at my wedding, and I am still happily married. I only hope that I can do the same for him. Mark can make anything funny, and that is one of the greatest qualities and one of the many things that I treasure about our friendship. Mark has had some difficult times with work and family, but watching him grow from those situations into a stronger person has made me truly grateful to call him my friend. Leslie, not only are you lucky because you've wrangled this Italian stallion, but you make him a better person, and he has grown into an amazing man. I can't imagine 2 happier people getting married today. So please, let's raise a glass. I hope that you can laugh at each other's mistakes, pick each other up when you fall, and have an everlasting, growing love for each other. To Mark and Leslie, Mr. and Mrs. Ganala.
All right, friends and family, put your hands together one more time for your best man, Rudy. Okay, finally to give our blessing this evening, I could have the mother of the bride, Sandy Sartor.